Here live podcast. Boom. You dig. Listen, I got a beautiful young lady all the way from Memphis checking in. Egyptian Gypsy, how you doing, my love?
Hey y'all, I'm doing good.
Definitely appreciate you taking some time here. I'm making sure I'm posting it right now on Instagram. Let everybody know they need to come on and tap in. Again, thank you for being here, taking some time with us tonight. Give us that official introduction. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, I'm Egyptian Gypsy. They call me Gyp for short. I am born and raised in Memphis. All I know is Memphis. I've been writing songs since I was 12.
Okay.
And yeah, I just started putting myself out probably about, I'm going on my third year now.
Okay. So definitely, I would imagine that growing up in Memphis had an influence on you because, as we were discussing before we went live, Memphis is on fire. There's so much talent out there, male and female artists. Is it safe to say that Memphis had a big influence on you musically?
Yes, like slide my knob. I was probably like 12 when they came out. Like who didn't know every
I'm
word?
crying.
Another platform that I love is Chatway or That Way. That's a chat's platform. Like
Yeah.
I grew up listening to Project Pat,
Yeah.
Gotti. So like, come on now, y'all. At
Absolutely.
12, and Sprung is
Listen, I already know when you grow up in a city like Memphis where the music is so prevalent, like you can't help but be inspired by it and be influenced by it, most definitely. And of course, all the artists that you name, they're like living legends. They've been doing it, they're still doing it. Man, like what was it like growing up out there in Memphis? Take the music out of it. Just, being a child growing up in the city of Memphis, what was it like for you?
a whole lot of crunk shit. It was a whole lot of crunk
Tear the club up.
shit. Had a club up. Definitely when I was growing up, we had fun. Like we
Yeah.
had I know a lot of people say Memphis is like one of the roughest cities to stay in. Maybe it's because it's my city and I'm used to it. I don't know, but if I could go back, I would love to go back to my childhood. I had fun. We had fun. Like all the spray painting and no, meeting up in cliques and all the gang bagging and all that. Yeah, we had fun. I miss them days.
Absolutely. And that's what it's all about, man. As a child, you have to just live and, you're supposed to have fun and you're not supposed to always be good. We're supposed to get in trouble. We got to go through every little thing like that because we learn from that. Get it out your system when you're young. That way, when you're an adult, you ain't getting in no trouble.
Right. Consider work.
Right, absolutely. So again, taking it back to, growing up in Memphis, about what age did music really start becoming, an interest for you on a personal level?
I would say 12.
Okay.
So for a lot of people who don't know, I sing and I write and I rap. So like I think around 8 or 9, that Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, that was like my favorite soundtrack. And then on
What
the flip side,
song? What song?
what's still on that soundtrack? Like I think I fell in love with Whitney Houston. I fell in love with Brandy. Like that whole soundtrack was just well put together. It
Yeah.
was like song on there. I knew every word. So that got me into writing. Then on the flip side of that, I got Gorilla Pimp, Project Pat. Uh, you
Project
know,
Meta.
yeah, like you got all this on the other side of me. Like I said, 3 6, Gotti, Trina. So it's like I had the best of both worlds growing up. Then my mama, she loves music. So her album collection is crazy. So I
Right.
had it and she had all the everything. So when you grow up with that type of experience, and then back in the day we didn't have internet and all that. So how
Thanks.
you keep entertained? CDs, and then I remember when 107 used to drop the mixes, you had to run and record it with the tape record. Yeah,
I know about all that using
Yeah.
cassette tapes and reusing cassette tapes and all that.
So when you grow up like that, you can't help but love music. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up and I fell in love and I started writing. And in middle school, I didn't really sing in front of people, but I actually was in a singing group, y'all. In a
Were
singing
you
group.
really? You and how many others?
It was me, my best friend, and her two cousins.
Okay.
And it was called NLDV. It was all of our middle names. And we used to stand in front of Raleigh Springs Mall. We used to sing and shit. I really think we could have made it. Like
I know that's right. Big
I
dreams.
yeah, I've been singing my songs to my daddy since I was 12. I say 12 because that's when I first started writing and I was like, Daddy, we got a new song, and I started my songs and stuff. But when it came to rapping, I used to do that for fun in middle school, like a lot of
Yeah.
freestyle, a lot of making the beats on the desk, checking each other, that type of stuff. So I would say it all started in middle school, which was 12. So yeah.
That is so dope. So you've been doing it. I know you're still young now, but you've been doing it for a minute starting at the age of 12. Was your dad real supportive?
Yes, he was. He's still supportive. The
Okay,
only thing
that's amazing.
out is I need a clean version. I need a clean version.
Yes, I know that's right. But it always feels good that when your closest people to you support what you got going on because it's like those are the people that you want to support you first is your family members. So it sounds like you absolutely had that since day one.
Yes, 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 yes.
That is dope. So, throughout your music journey, about what point did you start taking it seriously? Because at 12, you're still a child, right?
Right.
About how old were you when you really said, you know what, this is something I want to pursue on a professional level?
Okay, so when I got older, and I'm gonna tell you, um, I give Dolph a lot of flowers. I
Yes.
give Dolph flowers because if you're from Memphis, y'all know me. I've been working in the mall since I was 16. So if you in Memphis and you shop in Memphis, you'd have seen me before. Um, I was actually the store manager at a shoe store in the mall, and Dolph came in and he was shopping or whatever. And I was just working on my first project, which is already out. And he had just dropped R&B, the song he got with Megan Thee Stallion. He had just dropped it. And when he walked in the store, I was telling him like the song dope. I want to do a freestyle to it. And he was like, the instrumental on YouTube. I'm like, okay. And I was like, if I do a freestyle to this song, is you gonna share it on your page? Look, me. Look at him all in his eyes and shit.
Shoot
He was
your
like,
shot.
right. He was like, look, just drop. And when you drop, keep dropping. You know what I'm saying? And he took time, he listened to my music, he gave me a lot of tips. But I'm not gonna say he the reason why I dropped because I was already working on my project, but he
Yeah.
gave me a reason to drop.
There
And
you go.
because of that, and then on top of that, I kept dropping. I took his advice. And at first I was doing it to get his attention. But then as I continue to drop and I continue to work, I realized what it was all about. It's about getting better. It's about understanding the game. It's about you figuring out who you are as an artist. And I ain't gonna lie, he impacted me in a way he might not, well, he'll never know,
Yeah. He knows
So
though. He knows. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe that, people that we made connections with before they transitioned, I just feel like even though if it was for a brief moment, you know what I'm saying? Because he impacted your life, he knows that. He knows what's going on.
and he was keeping tabs on me, y'all. He was keeping
There
tabs
you
on
go.
and I'ma always give him his flowers because
Yes.
I'm not gonna say, like I said, he gave me a reason to drop, and he kind of gave me a reason to do it right then, like that sense of urgency. And sometimes
Yes.
all we need is that little push. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
I
100%.
okay.
Because one thing that I would probably say the only thing that we're absolutely 100% guaranteed in life is that we will at some point in time we're going to die, right? Like we
Right.
cannot live forever. So therefore it's like we have to really learn to live in the moment. Like, we do have to plan on certain things, but there are things that we can just live in the moment with. And especially as an independent artist, you can drop your music whenever you want to. You don't have to consult with your label or none of that stuff. You do it on your terms.
Right.
And actually, I did. You're my third interview tonight. My first interview, he same thing. He said that Dolph was one of his biggest inspirations, and he impacted so many people while he was here because he was such a genuine person.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. So,
Man, that is amazing. So, taking us back to when you first started putting music out on the digital platforms, what was the first song that you released? Do you recall?
yeah. Well, I actually released my whole project.
Oh, okay. What was the title? What is the title of it?
Self-titled. It's Egyptian Gypsy. So
Okay.
the ultimate goal was to just show everybody what I'm about.
Yes.
I'm not just this and I'm not just that. You can't just put me in one box. I'm really a songwriter, so I just wanted to display what all I can do. And the song "Sprung" that we're gonna be playing is actually on my first project.
Okay.
Yeah, so but my first single that I ever pushed was Flex. So
Okay.
song that I have with a producer that's in Memphis, Murph on the track. Me and Murph have a few songs together. He's actually my engineer. That's who I work with.
Oh,
Helped me develop my sound a lot when it comes to my rapping. So yeah, Flex was my first song that I put out. And it's a
oh,
nice ass song.
I know that's right. So on the album, because I haven't had an opportunity to listen to that album, which I definitely want to, even though you said that was your very first like project release. Did you give people like all sides of you? You said you sing and you rap.
Yes. So I got Daddy. Daddy is my baby making song. It, it should put you in the mood as R. Kelly sings like you ready. Cause
Oh,
around it. Flex is a dancing song. Sprung is a kind of like an R&B type of poppy kind of song. Never Scared is a little hood song.
yeah.
I'm trying to think. And fun fact about Never Scared. Um, that's how I knew Dolph was watching me. So I had did like a snippet on my Instagram. I was like getting ready to go out, and I had did it to my song Never Scared. Well, I dropped that video, and I ain't gonna lie, I was fresh out. And I dropped that video, and then like the next day, Dolph was in my store. Like the next
Wow, look at
oh,
that. See?
so like he was watching me, but Never Scared hard. So Never Scared, Flex, Sprung, Daddy, um. Moolah, my mama like Moolah. When Moolah puts me in like Jennifer Lopez kind
Yeah.
of, that's kind of like what Moolah is for me. It kind of remind me, you remember that song she had when that water had fell on her?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that kind of put me in the feel of that.
That's dope.
Right. I'm a songwriter, so when I hear a beat, it kind of take me to a place or a song that I've already heard, and I kind of
Right.
change. Choose. Choose is another singing song that I have, and I think that's all the songs on that project.
That is dope, though. I love that you were very versatile on it. I think that's important, especially when you're first coming out. Like you said, it's a self-titled album. You want to show people every side of you. Like you can't put out an album that's named after you and not show them every side, right? Let's talk about the music business scene in Memphis. And this isn't to, no matter how you answer it, it's not to throw shade at your city because we love Memphis. Is it a lot of politics in the music business out there?
I feel like you have to be careful who you allow to attach to you,
Yes.
and I wouldn't say it's just Memphis, but of course I'm speaking from my experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the very person that you will show the most love to, the very person that you'll show your whole heart to, will be the very person that have everybody. They talk so bad about you. It's not because you bad. It's just because they don't want nobody else to get close to you.
Right. There you go. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes, it's very territorial. Like that's one thing that I've learned. And I don't know if it's just every artist, but I know as being a female artist, it can be very territorial. Like you mine and can't nobody work with you if I don't work with them type of thing. You know what I'm saying? As a female artist, I would definitely give the advice of know your business. One thing that I did do is I took a business one-on-one class with Angie Strange.
Okay.
That was a good investment. It really taught me how to make money off your business, how the importance of copywriting and all of that. So if you are a new artist and you're not familiar with understanding business, make sure you take that business one-on-one class with Andrew Strange. I she helped me a lot.
Is that done? Is that a virtual?
It's virtual. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Dope. Listen, you just put me on game to something. I need to check it out.
virtual. And it's real good, especially when you starting out. Like before I dropped my first project, I had all my songs copyrighted. I had everything in BMI.
Okay.
Really walks you through it all, and that's something that you need to know as an independent artist. But yeah,
Wow.
tell you like, I'm not gonna say it's some politics because I feel like if you networking and people mess with your energy, people will mess with you. But I will say like, be careful to who you choose to get attached to because they for you when they for you, but then they also be against you when they against you too. So
Facts.
just move, right.
Absolutely. And it's crazy. I asked that because it's kind of like that out here in Atlanta. Like, it's very clicky. Like, people really run in circles out here, like, of people. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like a bully system per se. Like, if one person sheds bad light on somebody, everybody else starts ganging up on them. You know what I'm saying? And they be bullying on social media and talking junk on social media. I'm like, aren't we all adults here? Like, can't we handle this like adults? It's crazy to me how a lot of people as adults act in the music industry, not even just in hip hop, but just music industry as a whole.
It's like high school. So it's like
Yes, it is.
it, one thing about me is I've always been cool and I've always been myself. I was the type of person where I can get sit over here with the nerds and I can go sit over here with the trappers. I can sit on either side, and I'm gonna be me at both tables and I'm accepted either way. So all that clicking and all that, it don't bother me because I mean you ain't gonna do nothing to me.
No, for real. Absolutely. And one thing that I pride myself on, and I even talk to Bigga about a lot, is I stay very neutral. Like, I'm like you. I can go sit at any table and I'm gonna be able to blend in and fit in because I stay neutral. Like, I'm not out here trying to take sides. Now, of course, if you like someone that's super close to me and someone wrongs you, I am gonna side with my bestie. You know what I'm saying? But like, as a whole and in general, like, even on social media, like when people be doing controversial stuff, I sometimes don't even comment because it can open up a huge can of worms that I don't even want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? It becomes stressful.
Right. And another thing is you gotta also understand when you the shit, you know what I'm saying? People gonna talk about you.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, like and sometimes you gotta let people have it. And
Yes.
sometimes people project. So when they talking about you, they really talking about themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of just gotta let people have it and move accordingly. And let people eat their own words. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So like I know that there's been some salt thrown on me because I chose to stay me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I changed to who you wanted me to be. I wasn't finna compete with her. I'm not in competition. The only person I'm in competition with is me. You
Yourself. 100%. Absolutely. And not
know,
everything or everybody needs a response. Like, no response at all sometimes speaks louder than you yelling at them or going off on them. Like, just it don't deserve a response whatsoever.
I'm gonna tell y'all no response and removing your energy is the best response because I'm gonna tell you something, you can't come back.
That's right. Facts. We ain't got time for all this back and forth stuff. You know what I'm saying? We too busy working and getting to the bag, right? Absolutely. So what are some of the things that you're working on right now? Is there another album in the works or are you mostly focusing on singles?
No, it's another album. So, but I did learn from my first project, so I will be dropping them as singles.
Okay.
So I've been pushing my first single for it's going on a year. Rocks.
Okay.
Rocks Off was my first single on my new project. My new project is called Gypsy's Takeover because I'm finna take some shit over. So,
Yes, I know that's right.
so I used to think that Egyptian Gypsy were alter egos.
Okay.
But the more that I understand who I am as a person, the more that I understand who I am as an artist. I understand that Egyptian is my feminine energy and Gypsy is my masculine energy.
Love it.
For a while, I let Gypsy take over. So this project is gonna be a lot of hood nigga shit. It's gonna
Hey,
be
there you go.
a lot of hood nigga shit. It's gonna be a lot of boss talk. It's gonna be a lot of it, because I let Gypsy take over. And it's like, and that's why you drop, and when you drop, you keep dropping because
Absolutely.
you get better. You understand. Like at first, you're just doing it because it's fun, but when you get serious about it, you learn what it's all about. You learn who you are and what you're all about. So I'm excited. So Rocks Off, we've been pushing for a minute. So if you ever take the time to hear my song Rocks Off, Hype Man, he's been pushing it for me for a while. I kind of channeled into my Lil' Kim energy a little bit.
Okay, that's dope.
Gypsy White. So if y'all don't know, Memphis big on pimping. Okay,
I,
we big on pimping. So I'm when I say Rocks Off, I'm coming to you. Hey, I'm gonna get my Rocks Off, then I'm gone.
man, I know that's right. Yes, ma'am. Like, stand on that.
Yeah. So that was just the first single to Gypsy Takeover. That's just the beginning. So my first project, I was just really just getting my sound together. Now in this second project, I'm actually doing more writing. So, and I'm already working on a third project, but it ain't ready yet. But it's an evolution. Like I'm so excited. So yes, y'all
That
just
is dope.
it's gonna be a Gypsy Takeover this fall. So y'all get ready, okay?
You working, and I think that when you're an artist like yourself who is really passionate about what you got going on, you're never not working. You're always
Right.
in work mode.
Right.
Always in work mode. Have you come out here to Atlanta on music business yet, or we gotta anticipate that?
I know I need to because I'm actually working with a couple of producers out there.
Okay.
Oh, and I would love to, but it's like if I go to Atlanta, I need to have stuff set up. You know what I'm saying? I need to have it set up. So maybe you can help me with that.
Absolutely, 100%. Between Hype Man Crunk and myself, of course, I told you, me and Bigger, we work out of the same space here. So, I mean, we kind of like have a one-stop shop. You can come here, do an interview. We got trapping from the basement here. We're setting up a content room where people can do like the live performances. So, there's three things you could do right here in one building, and then
Right.
we could, line you up with some other stuff as well for sure.
Yeah, that sounds so good to me. See, I'll be I'll be ready for that when it comes to the fall. Yes, I'll be.
Well, speaking of the fall, just to throw it out there, in August, it's Bigger Rankin's birthday, and we're doing every year he hosts my birthday bash and I host his birthday bash. So I'll be hosting his birthday bash in August. I believe 17th is the date that we're doing it. So we're going to be getting flyers and promo and all that stuff together. So it might be something you might want to come down here for that.
Yeah, that'll be dope. I definitely love to do that.
Yes, most definitely. Well, we're about to get into this record and check it out. It's called Sprung. It's off of your album, the self-titled album, correct?
Yes.
Dope. Before we get into that, I know we got people tuned in right now. We're live on multiple platforms. Where can people follow you at on your social media?
Okay, so Egyptian Gypsy is my artist name. So if you put that on any of the music platforms, it'll come up. DA Gypsy Gypsy is my 901 is my platform on my social medias.
Okay.
I follow me. I love to connect with people. I'm definitely always looking for new producers. I'm always looking for other artists so we can collab. So make sure y'all follow me. I'll definitely follow y'all back. And
Absolutely. And is your YouTube channel listed under the same name?
the Gypsy 901, yes.
So I love that you got everything consistent across the board. It makes it easier for people to find you.
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely shout out to DJ Hype Man Crunk for connecting us. He always connects me with some of the dopest artists, a lot of really dope female artists that he's connected me with. Anybody in particular you want to give a shout out to?
I would love to shout out Hype Man, of course. He has been helping me. He actually introduced me to the DJ pool. Chat Way or That Way is a great platform for independent artists. Shout out to the chat. I want to shout out Jay Cristal. He's another person that's been promoting my music on radio. Brinks TV is a great place to do your interviews, especially if you in Memphis. I love Brink TV. Angie Strange, she's the one that I took my business one-on-one class with. Y'all make sure y'all look up Angie. DJ Bush, he does a 60-second showcase for independent artists. It's very, very dope. Oplex and Mo Mackey, they also do interviews for independent artists. Um, it's so many, y'all. I hastily anybody out. If y'all go on my Instagram, I have worked with different avenues that love independent artists, and just build your platform. However long it takes, just stay at it so you can attract who's for you. And that's it. Just stay consistent. So
that's a great piece of advice. That was a great piece of advice. Just keep pushing, because like you said, sometimes it's takes some people longer than others, and not everybody's journey is the same. So it's like we have to just stay consistent and keep pushing, and forget what other people have to say.
Yes,
definitely. Before we check out the record, one last question. We are live. Industry's most wanted. You dig? Wanted. Go ahead and let everybody know what makes you the industry's most wanted.
I'm authentic. I'm beautiful inside and out.
Yes.
I cannot be duplicated. You either love me or you don't. And shit, I'm the next one coming up out of Memphis. I'm trying to tell y'all.
You better believe it. 901 stand up. She's already there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not up next, you got now. We claiming that. And you have beautiful energy too. Like, you're beautiful physically, but your energy is just so good. And that will carry you so far, not just in music, but in life. Because I say it all the time. Like, I encounter so many different types of energies doing what I do. And there's just some people who have such an asshole attitude that I'm just like, I don't even want to deal with this person. It's not worth the stress. You have beautiful energy.
Thank you. And I'm telling y'all, well, I'm gonna tell you, I broke myself down. I ain't gonna say God broke me down. I broke myself down because life will put you in a bad energy.
Yes.
God broke down. God allowed every person, place, and thing to walk away from me. So it was just me and him. And he raised me. So this beautiful energy that y'all see is God. It's God filled. You know what I'm saying? It's not like this is who I am, and it's because God put his spirit inside of me. So I moved totally different, y'all. I moved totally different. So yeah.
I'm loving it. Keep doing what you're doing. Facts. So we're about to go ahead and get into this record. It's called Sprung. Go ahead and introduce it for us.
Okay, so Sprung I think Sprung is more than just a sexual thing, but it is very sexual.
I mean, yeah.
It's the way a person look in your eyes. It's the way a person grab on you, brush up against you, and you hit them with the A. You know what I'm saying?
You're getting me excited over here.
Get sprung overnight. Please be careful.
Yes.
So that's pretty much what Sprung, that type of energy Sprung gonna put you in.
So, well, I'm excited to check it out. It's absolutely been a pleasure to have you here. Please let me know if you come to Atlanta before August. If not, I'm anticipating and looking forward to you coming down here in August. Okay?
I sure will. Thank you.
Of course, it was absolutely a pleasure. We definitely got to connect, you know what I'm saying? Outside of all this, I just really want to get to know you a little bit better and, know more about your music. There's not enough females out here that are really doing things that they should be within this music business. And I don't mean that to, no shade or whatever, but a lot of them are just on some other stuff. But I can tell that this is absolutely a passion for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's go ahead and check out this record. It's called Sprung.
Industries most wanted.
Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. I never thought I was the one you want, but you don't wanna fuck around and kiss it, daddy. You gon' get this. I see it in your eyes and I know I'm on your mind, but you don't wanna fuck around and kiss it, daddy. You gon' get this. I got what you want, nigga, Google me. Do your ass in on some Hennessy. Call me what you want, shit, I'm sucker free. I'm the type of bitch that let you fuck for free. You don't wanna fuck with the gypsy. You don't want her. Cause she get you sprung overnight. You gon' be sprung. You don't wanna fuck with the gypsy. You don't want her. Cause she get you sprung overnight. You gon' be sprung. I never thought that I would blow your mind, but you don't wanna fuck around and kiss it, daddy. You gon' get this. Yeah. I see it in your eyes, my vibe, it fits your vibe. But you don't wanna fuck around and kiss it, daddy. You gon' get this. I got what you want, nigga, Google me. Do your ass in on some Hennessy. Call me what you want, shit, I'm sucker free. I'm the type of bitch that let you fuck for free. You don't wanna fuck with the gypsy. You don't want her. Cause she get you sprung overnight. You gon' be sprung. You don't wanna fuck with the gypsy. You don't want her. Cause she get you sprung overnight. You gon' be sprung. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah, nigga, shit. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.